Hey everyone, this is Shukuru again, and because of several requests, I'm going to be doing a step-by-step guide for the AxPro and plugging it into your Xbox 360. This tutorial works with all white-skinned Xbox 360s, which includes the 20 and the 60 gig, since there is nothing, they're pretty much identical in hardware. Now, the first thing that I'm going to show you is that this thing already has a detailed install guide for you, but I'll just make it simpler and just show it to you guys step by step. You'll notice that all these are supposed to be steps, but pretty much what they are is plug cable A into slot B and yada yada yada. Okay, the two main things that you're going to need is your headset right there and this thing right here, which is your main console. And this should come with every single headset. If you didn't come with this, you're going to want to go back to the person that you bought it from and tell them that you want a new headset or you want this because you need this. The third thing you're going to need is some wall space. That's right, because you need to plug in two AC adapters in order to get this thing hooked up to your Xbox 360. All right. Now, the next step is to plug in your headset into here. So, and it's plugged in. Okay. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to give power to both your headset, which is right there, and the module thing, which is right here, right next to the Triton on the top. So I'll try and do this single-handedly, although let me tell you, trying to plug in something single-handedly is not very cool at all. And then I'm going to try to plug in this one as well on this side. So as you can see, there it is right there. Plug it in. All right, now you'll notice that these lights light up. You want to turn this thing off because that might give you problems. The power button is right here all the way to the left. Click it. Turns off. All right, sweet. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find your audio in cable, which is right here. Now you'll notice that this thing is red right now, and ooh, it looks pretty and it's red. That's because it's already plugged into my Xbox 360. Now, what is this, you might ask? Well, that is your what's called your composite cable or your DV cable. That's the cable that comes with all those different colored ends to it: the red, the blue, the green, the yellow, the white. All those different things. Those things are already plugged in. So if you guys know what composite cable is, you're good to go. All right. But the first thing that you're going to need to do is you're going to need to find these, and you're going to need to take off these little weird end caps right here. Oops, I just dropped mine. These little end caps right here that actually come on to the top of them to protect them. So make sure that you take those off before trying to plug it in. Otherwise, well, it's not going to be good. All right, the next thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to plug this thing in to both your Xbox 360 thing, which is right back there as you can see, and then into the back of this, which is this black door right here. Now, so I'm going to try and put this down here, and I'm going to try and show you how to plug it in. Now, as you can see, you want the right way, and you'll know the right way and the wrong way. Obviously, that's the right way because it clicked right in. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to again, click on the power button right on the right-hand side here, and you'll notice that the second light in, that's DD digital, that means Dolby Digital, is on, which means that it's working perfectly well. Now, the next thing you need to do is you need to waddle on over here to your headset, and you're going to want to take another thing that you should have gotten with your headset out, which is this little stringy cord right here. This is a female-to-female audio port, and this bottom part right here plugs into your Xbox 360 controller right there. So plug that in, and then this other end right here will plug into this thing, which is your volume control, and that's of course going to go into right there. So here, let me put this down again, and let me show you how it's done. You plug it in right there, and voila, there's that. Now, people have been asking me, well, how do you control the voice on here? This thing right here is for your microphone voice. Now for your PC, that turns the whole volume of your microphone up or down. This just turns on or up or down your friend's volume. And because I wanted to make sure that I did this right, I tested it. So as you guys can see, I'm going to bump it up just a tad to show everybody, that it works. All right. I'm going to power on my Xbox 360 remote right here, and I'm going to put this thing right next to the speakers here, and hopefully I'll be able to show you guys some of the screen as well. So and as you guys can hear, that clicking sound is me flicking between friends, and I'm going to try and actually join a party here. And as you guys can hear me, I'm going to be joining it.
Hey,
Ghostly Bagel, how's it going?
not too bad.
All right. Well, as you can see, it's working perfectly fine. And that's how you do it. Later.